Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War, Carthage Campaign, episode the 52nd. And when we left off, well, had a few more battles, as per usual. Managed to defeat the Gauls again, and they're making their way out of the area, hopefully for the last time, as in, like, we're not going to see them around anymore. And I've also sent my agents on a mission to dispatch an enemy agent which I've spotted in my lands. Meanwhile, in Tingi, in Africa, we've had to try and shore up our position as best we can due to disasters, but we've got 2 more turns until those walls are done, and then we're working on an elite cavalry stable, and then, yeah, we'll start marching some elephants around. But I've also got troops ready in Cordoba to be shipped over, but right now I believe I'm just quickly giving them a quick retraining, just buffing up their armour, and then we're going to send them over, and we're going to start dispersing troops around the area to control key choke points, as been suggested by advisors, such as these rivers, these mountain passes. If we can block them off, then we can buy time for Tingi should a big Roman attack come, such as this one, which is stomping about. Nearly Captain Asinius with plenty of infantry, some scorpions, and yeah. But it does have those deadly Praetorian cohorts lurking in that army, which could be a problem. We've also got to deal with the Scipii, who have been lurking around. They're just prowling. And it has been suggested an attack on Massalia might be an idea at some point, which is over here and currently controlled by the Julii. Good idea, possibly could work. Probably wouldn't be able to hold Massalia, but could probably sack it and get a lot of money and then ruin the lives of all the Romans, like some sort of big dickhead. But yeah, could work. Once that Julii assassin is out of my way, I'm going to go and start scouting the area. Also in Nova, we are now just a turn away from completing the academy, which means I can hire more agents, or at least better agents, which I want to do. I'm going to start dispersing agents across this area, which aren't going to suck at their jobs. I basically want to place assassins within the area, start breaking down the Brutii's defences, their recruitment abilities, just start making them really weak. But for now, we're going to go to the next turn, and we're going to see what's going to happen. See if the Scipii start prowling around. If they don't, I'm considering dispatching boats to start blockading the Mediterranean, because that's going to slow the Brutii down. Hey, why am I not? Why think about it? Why don't I do it? Right. Get us a trireme. We're going to send it. We're going to blockade the port and just like start annoying the Brutii. Next turn, please. Right, so it looks like the Brutii, well, not the Brutii, well, the Brutii are on their way. Captain Asinius is now marching, well, he's, you know, steaming towards us, so we need to be ready for his upcoming attack. He's probably not going to arrive before the walls are done, though, so that's good for me. Probably will arrive before the elite cavalry stables are done, which isn't so good, but oh well. There might be some more mercs in the area if we give this area enough time to replenish, but I do have a full army. But I would be happy to, ditch these elephants or just hire new ones. I don't know. Philosia, what's the area like? Do some scouting. What mercs are available today? Let's have a look. Just new Midians. Right, not interested. Make your way back in. Well, that was a waste of time, but anyway, let's have a look at what's going on. That Julii assassin has disappeared now, but I know he's still creeping around, so I would rather him be gone before I start noticing people dying or things like buildings getting blown up. You know, I would rather just be aware of the enemy. Don't want assassins running loose in my area. That's not good policy at all. But while I am here as well, what's the situation in Oscar? I think the assassin will be creeping around here, so you keep moving. I'm going to keep my spy, actually. My spy, you keep patrolling. Start making your way to Massalia. See what the area is like. We're gonna leave the Gauls for now. I don't want peace, but what I'm gonna do is I'll just leave them be for now. They're not a faction I should really be concerning myself with overall. They might just attack, but what we'll do is we'll just have to deflect their attacks. The Julii are controlling Lugdunum, by the way, so there's a nugget of information. You know what? Do talk to Aaron of Limonum though. Even if may as well just keep bugging him for a ceasefire, but I'm not going to give him money anymore. I don't feel like giving him money. I don't think the gods deserve my money. My money is best off being used on my faction, if you get what I mean. So, right. Ceasefire, trade rights, map information. That's as much as you get out of me now, M8. What do you want? Nah, they don't want to. Right, they don't want to end the fighting. Well, can I bribe him at least and, like, just, I don't know, kidnap him? Let's see if it works. Nah. Oh well, it's always worth a try. Right, well, he's useless then. Right, you You go and do some infiltration. End of turn report, by the way. Money is up. Good, 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 good. We actually got quite a bit of money to play with today. Ramona died, and Akbar Ubusus now has a mathematician. Construction has been complete. Nova now has its academy, which means we can now, well, not only will family members who are produced here be better, by the way, I'm going to get rid of those Scipii, don't worry, but also now assassins and spies here won't suck as much. So let's get an assassin going, and you can jump on with Admiral Bashilach, and why do I have to say the name so weird? But yeah, he can jump on the first boat to Africa, and he can go and start attacking Cirta, start softening the area up. On top of that trireme though, we've recruited some more round shield cavalry in Oscar, Corduba some skirmishers, and then we've done some retraining. Right, good, right. Strategy time, or battle time, or what are we doing time? Well, first things first, Admiral Karimir. Get rid of the Scipii again. Don't want their army landing on Parma and just being a pain in the ass. Right. Still don't sink him though. Now he's on his way to the fucking mainland.
The sea is yours, great lord.
Right, Bashilach, can I trust you to deal with him? I mean, his army must be depleted by now. Just finish him. Thank you. Still doesn't sink though. It's like we're now playing the worst game of fucking basketball ever, right? You make your way back into port and just be retrained in case any of you died. Hopefully not a lot of you died, otherwise that's annoying. You go and fucking finish him now. Look, we've beaten him across the sea everywhere. Can you just kill him for once? Right, I don't know who won. I mean, look. Woo. Finally, right, that's another Scipii army at the bottom of the sea now. You make your way back to Parma for repairs and retraining. Not a lot we can do in Parma actually right now. Parma's just going to have to sit tight for a little bit, but I am going to probably ship some of these troops out. I don't know. Still not comfortable with how much I dominate the seas. The Scipii will probably be back in a few turns. I think if I just basically put a few fuck-off fleets around this area, then I can just say, yeah, I can just leave Parma to be a little bit weaker, but I want to make sure I'm holding key settlements. I mean, like places like Asturica and Scalabis, we don't need to worry about their defences. The only people who could realistically attack us here now will be the Britannians, and we haven't done anything to annoy them yet, so yeah. Meanwhile, in Asturica, get those mines upgraded for a bit more money and retrain the skirmishers, because I may as well just keep the numbers up. And, yeah, right. What am I attacking? Well, I'm going to be attacking Cirta, aren't I? Cirta's my next target, but right now I'm just building up my position. I'm basically waiting a few turns until I've got things ready. Probably replace the Spanish mercenaries actually, but I do need to get my troops moving out of Corduba. I just wish I had a spare family member lying around. Who do I have at the minute? Let's just have a quick double check. Right, I've got Ishmuninash in Parma, Anibus is in Oscar, Sakables in Numantia, Philosius in Tingi. I am running out of family members again. And Akbar is in Carfago Nova. I don't really have anyone I want to be moving about. I like to keep my governors where they are, because I have good managers and, well, I need the money, don't I? But what I can do is here, you just take one entire unit of round shield cavalry, chuck a fort up over here, then I can safely say I've got all 3 mountain passes at least walled off. And right, I probably should send Briareus across the seas actually, and to do some other useful stuff like start marching around the area, but there we go. Right, fortifications are set up. You make your way back to Oscar. Hopefully that assassin doesn't like dive bombers or something, but then again, if Anibus dies, I'm not exactly going to be cut up about it because I think he's a bit of a dick. Right, anyway, Corduba. Your troops are now fully trained up, so I suggest we do start building a garrison in the area. That river would make a good place to hold the Brutii off for a little bit while I prepare an army in Tingi, where I'm going to get my elephants and shit. So, you know what? You lot, make your way onto the boat, and we're going to need to build a fort. Right, Briareus, you get to be chaperone today. Chaperone my army over, build a fort over there, and then you can make your way back to Corduba, because I want you governing Corduba, because Corduba runs better when you're in Corduba. But right, you make your way over there. We'll build a fort there, even though it's going to be like fucking useless, but you know what? I think the Brutii might like be magnetically attracted to it. What can I build in here, by the way, while I have money? Well, we could improve a cavalry stable to start recruiting long shield cavalry. That sounds like a very good idea, and I shall do that. Except I'm building the city barracks, that's going to take 3 more turns, so I don't really want... I have a lot of money, and I don't know what I'm doing with it, right? Well, what I am doing is 5 more Iberian infantry, and just blow the rest on round shield cavalry. We need to just keep pumping troops into Tingi, and so on and so forth. Right, you lot.
My liege.
You lot
Yes,
can't march until the next turn. Right, next turn, get there, build a fort, spy, Daniel Hades. Keep tailing the Brutii. Move ahead of them though, so then I can keep my line of sight ahead of them. I'm basically the spy who leads them now, but as long as I just know where the Brutii are moving, then I'm happy. Hopefully there's no more Brutii prowling in this area, which is also another thing I need to do. Reconnaissance, watchtowers. This is a pretty big region to watch here, so we need to make sure we're watching our borders. Because there's also, well, these guys over here, Dimindi. That's going to be controlled by the stupid bloody Romans. As you can see, they built a Roman wall there, so yeah. Rome's building up their defences. That's why I want my assassins. I want my assassins sabotaging shit now. But we are going to go to the next turn, see where the Brutii are moving, and start recruiting new troops in Corduba. So next turn, please. Right, so the Brutii are still on the move, and we have our end of turn reports. Lost a little bit of money because I did have a bit of a spend, but Parma now has its blacksmith and Tingi has its walls, which means that now we're working on those oh so great cavalry stables. That's going to be done in 4 turns, which will get us access to our basic elephants, probably get more advanced elephants as we go on. Other cool economic structures to build here as well, like bazaars, shipwrights, and crop rotation. They're all really cool. We do need to build them though. Corduba has some Iberian infantry, by the way. Carthago Nova has its new assassin. Triremes, Oscar's done some retraining, and so on and so forth. Right, first thing says Briareus.
Mighty general.
Want you to drop your troops here, build a fort, and get ready for the onslaught of Asinius. Want to keep Briareus out of the area though. Don't want to lose him right now. Want him back in Corduba doing useful things. But you lot build a fort, and I will deal with you later. Any good mercs in the area? Oh yeah, it's still the crap out. I'm sorry, I'm just not that kind of person who likes using skirmisher cavalry. I mean, I'm not saying they're scummy or anything. They just never fit into my play style, so that's why I just don't use them. So yeah. Anyway, build a fort here. Also, I just never had fun using cavalry auxiliary. I always found them useless and annoying. Build a fort. Right, that will keep the Romans at bay. You return to Admiral Jubal. I know, once more, that's a bit of a morale pain in the ass I'm giving my army, by the way, but yeah. I'm just dropping in troops from my home base, gonna put up forts, keep the Brutii at bay. They can keep the Brutii at bay, because I don't want to lose more, like, I don't want to lose, like, loads of men in a potential siege at Tingi, because what I want to do in Tingi is, I want to recruit shit now, don't I? Get a city barracks underway as well. I know I'm queuing buildings, I don't like queuing buildings, but I do want to get that city barracks up and running. Anything we could do in Scalabis, by the way, I haven't paid attention to it in a while, where we could get the temple a little bit better, so yeah, do a better temple to Tanit. Is when we're improving our food production and therefore our population growth. Numantia, you got anything useful to do? You've got, oh yeah, quite a few useful things. Better temple for first things first. That temple to Baal is going to get us a little bit, well, population here still sucks, but that temple to Baal is going to get us a little step closer to the ultimate infantry that we can recruit, which is the Sacred Band, if you didn't know. I knew because I play this faction in multiplayer every now and then. And I read ahead about the unit's roster, the tech tree, just so I could make some forward plans. I know that kind of goes against like my philosophy of doing blind stuff, but hey, I need to be aware of what I can do. Right, this is your last chance to look for the assassin. He's somewhere around here. I don't think he moves around a lot, so just see if you can see him. Your shadow is really ugly, by the way, but great, he's not around. I suspect I'm gonna have to wait for that assassin to like blow his cover, and then that's when I'm gonna spot him. I don't want to really just do like a loop, so you can make your way back around, and then you can head towards an Arbo march and start ruining the lives of the Romans. Because yeah, I don't really want you wandering around my area for ages. But right, looks like that Julii assassin is nowhere to be seen in a minute. But that assassin's gonna slip up. I know he is. And then I'm gonna spot him. I should really put a watchtower there, by the way. Spy. Admir Cab, whatever his name is. Keep moving towards Massalia. Get it infiltrated. You know what? I could probably launch an attack from Parma. Oh my god, the garrison's weak. Looks like my advisor gave me a very hot tip, except there's a stupid fucking army there. But right, what do we know about Massalia? Hastati, pigs, cavalry. Oh, righty, right. What was that, by the way? Wooden, right. Get the spy in there. Get him to open the gates. Chuck a few units out from Parma. We don't really need to bring the best of the best. And really, they've all just had their lovely armour upgraded now. But yeah, just chuck a few units up from Parma. Attack for Julii. It's going to throw them off balance. It might make them annoyed at me. But as far as I understand, they're probably... actually, who are the Julii fighting right now? Let's have a look. No one in particular. They are currently fighting the Greek cities. And Gaul. I think they might start fighting the Britannians soon. I suspect the Britannians... who are the Britannians fighting? They're fighting the Dacians right now. And the Dacians are fighting the Britannians and the Scythians. But I think... sooner or later, the Julii are going to get unhappy with the big control of the area the Britannians getting. Because as far as we're looking from, like, basically just, like, hints on the mini-map of what our intelligence so far, I think the Britannians are currently becoming the big dog's biscuit. As also, we know that they're ranking quite highly overall in this game, so yeah. I think we're going to be seeing the Julii probably getting more interested in dealing with barbarians for a while. Anyway, Daniel Hadus, you go sit yourself there, by the way. And just be a general inconvenience to the Brutii. Now, I know I probably should have put my spy way... well, not my spy, my fort way over here. But let's face it, I wouldn't have been able to get by right engaging the Romans. And I just have this... I don't know why. I always feel more comfortable when I fight battles on the defensive. I just feel like I'm better at... I just still feel like I'm a better defensive player than an offensive player. But I am trying to change that attitude. We're also going to chuck another fort down here, by the way, once we have more troops shipped over from Corduba. And I'm going to chuck some more stuff down here if there's another way in. Then we have Tingi fortified and protected like we do with Oscar. And then you can see what I'm doing. Right, anyway. Anything else we could do down here? Anything else? I still have 1,000 now to spend. Not really anything I can do. Recruiting troops in Corduba. Got all the construction. You know what? Let's just keep 1,000 denarii in the kitty, and we're just going to go to the next turn. Except actually, Admiral Chair and Monadios, you need to be in Parma, and you need to be getting your ships retrained. And shit, I've run out of spit. Right, do the retraining next turn. I think it's still giving me a while to see the Scipii. And down here. New assassin. Let's have a quick look at him. Xenophanes Iledra. Well, that was a well spent money on that fucking academy. Still hired absolutely shit units, right? Try not to blow it up, you stupid assassin. I've just spent a lot of money on that academy, but oh well. It's gonna make Akbar smarter at least. And hey, you know what? Does Akbar have kids? I don't know. Where are you? Where meet Abusi? Well, he has a wife, right? If they squirt out a few kids, at least they've got a good education and they might become more useful to me. Right. I want you to, your main goal is to blockade the port of Sirte, you cheap admiral, which I've just blown a few denarii on. But for now, assassin.
Moves depleted, sir. Assassin.
You barely moved an inch, dude. Right. Make your way to the Brutii city of Sirte. Start preparing some sabotagey stuff. You blockade the port. Keep the Brutii annoyed, and also just start siphoning off a few of their denarii. Right, other things we can do. Right, Daniel Hadus, you can't move anymore. I think we actually are done with his turn. I don't feel like I'm done with his turn, but I'm not really sure what else I can do. Everyone is where they should be, so yeah. But you know what? An attack on Massalia is now tempting me big time. Get the troops retrained. See where that Julii army goes. You know, the Julii have either, you know what? You just shift up a little bit as well. Don't like give away your presence or anything right now. But yeah, if that army just shifts away a little bit, like maybe goes to attack some Gauls or something. Looks like that tip was right. Apparently in this game, the Romans are notorious for having crappy garrisons, which I guess I can attest to some truth. I mean, in my Julii campaign, the Brutii I usually had a very high success rate against with sieges, but they usually did have big garrisons, just usually low tier units, whatever we're trying, so yeah. But it looks like this time the Romans are very ineffective with their garrisons, which means I can just take cities, defend them up a little bit, and then I can hold out. Good plan, good plan. Right. Anything else I can do in Tingi, by the way, before I do move on to the next turn? Not really. Just waiting on that cavalry stables, waiting on that city barracks. Cordoba, you're 2 turns away from that city barracks, by the way, then I can send my Libyan spearman back, do some retraining. So I'm taking him to the laundrette. Anyway, let's go to the next turn. Enough dilly-dallying. And probably get sieged by the Brutii, or we're just going to walk right around that fort. At which point I will just send my troops to attack anyway, because, haha, I'm petty. Next turn, please.
We're surrounded.
Huh. I was actually just thinking about ambushing, and then I get ambushed, and my spy died, by the way, because he's crap. Or I think he actually died in actual. He was old, right. So, Cneius Brutus has just warped out of the ether, and he's come to do a big sieging. Right, whatever, I'll deal with him in a minute. Right, but meanwhile, profits are up. City has Ooh, Cordoba! Right, good thing I saved some money over. Get some councillors' chambers up. That's going to make us even better, I guess. I don't know, we'll have to quickly have a look, but yeah. Pay for the councillors' chambers now while I have the money. So I do want to make sure that's happening. Worthy life, yep, Daniel Head has died. Right. Tingi, are you capable of recruiting spies? Yes, you are. New spy, please. Even though I really should be recruiting Carthago Nova, where the spy would probably suck less, but, yeah, why just do it in Carthago Nova? Why not just, yeah, there, right. You then, Admiral Bashilek, back to port, wait, and you can do your pickup next turn. Ooh, there's some diplomatic information. Oh, an alliance has been announced, right. Who's friends with who now for the next 5 minutes? Pontus and the Brutii. I guess that indirectly affects me, but at the same time, Pontus is over here in Asia Minor. I'm over here, where I don't care. And meanwhile, Cordoba has some Iberian infantry. Right, cool, right. Whew, so we've got 2 Brutii armies bearing down on us right now. Cneius has just brought up a small... This must be what's left of his army, actually. So right now, they're probably very, very depleted. I could probably risk it all and just go for a forward fight. The balance of power looks like it's in my favour. And while a risky move, it could pay off. Where's my assassin? Right, you're quite a way off. So you just make your way to that Brutii city and let's find something for you to do. Deal with a Brutii over there in a minute. I'm still mulling it over in my head what would be the best idea. I know the best idea right now would be to quickly sack Massalia and just get a big cash bomb, which is going to pay off a lot of debt and also pay off a lot of units. Right, Cirta, what can you do in Cirta? What do you know you can do? Well, you know nothing except there's an archery range and an armourer. Your chances are low, but I'm going to be using spies elsewhere. So, right, have a go at the armourer. Let's make sure the Brutii are upgrading their troops. 40% chance, he's probably going to blow it. Just don't die. Even though if you do die, I'm actually just not going to care. Because you are a waste of money and you're useless to me. Right, did you do it properly? Oh, he did it properly. Good, right. Cost our rivals time and gold. Right, so that means they don't have an armory now. And he's also managed to get some intelligence on the area as well. Looks like while he was probably having a quick tour of the area. Probably not enough. Didn't even get a trait increase, which is annoying. It would have been useful if he got a trait increase, but whatever. We'll just find something else for him to do. Right, meanwhile, over here, Tingi, right, we have our walls at least. We're building those cavalry stables, so we're 3 turns away from that. Fort, how long do you think the fort could hold out? I don't know. It can hold out 3 turns. Give it 1 turn. If a Brutii are committed to a full attack, then we'll deal with them. If they're not... I should really get rid of this army, though, because I know there's another one stomping over to Tingi. At least in Tingi, I'm gonna if worse comes to worse in Tingi, at least I'm going to defend it better now I have stone walls, so I can go for my lovely crusher tactic, which I've been using. Tough one. Oscar. Anything I could do in Oscar, because I'm just going to keep myself distracted. Not really. Could recruit more troops, though, which I could basically start shipping over to Africa. You know what? Yeah, do that. Right, 4 Iberian infantry. Get some Iberian infantry. We'll start shipping them to Africa. You, Cordoba, don't worry about the African infantry. You recruit the cavalry. There we go. I'm cutting my overheads, cutting the time. How long is it going to take an Iberian infantry to walk over, by the way? I don't know, like 1, 2, 3 turns? Maybe I should use a ship, like a ship. How far can a ship move? Very, very far. Right, I'll just use ships, then. Ship taxi service, right. Anything else I can do in Parma, by the way? Well, I need to rebuild my fleet, do that. Then next turn we're going on a little cruise to Massalia. Speaking of Massalia, did that army move? Yes, it did. Right. Get the town infiltrated. And if you could be so delightful to me, get the gates opened, please. Or at least have them open when I arrive. You know, we'll do a whole Trojan horse thing, if you get what I mean, even though... Oh, you're kidding! I'm sure about... Bloody incompetent. I'm sure I had like 100% chance when I checked it a few turns ago. Probably went down to 75 or something. Right. Fucking bullshit, right? Do I need to pay for even more? Right, get a spy there. I'll have to go and recruit a spy in Tingi now. Just recruit flaming fucking spy and up. Just don't do things wrong anymore. Just try not to do things wrong. May just have to go for a straight up siege on a city. But if I stay there for like at least one turn, I'm gonna have all the Julii in the region fucking pile diving me. So that's just really annoying. Right. Anyway, other things to do. Should really try and capture this, by the way. Need to get a spy there. I'm gonna just be fucking bleeding out the arse with my spies, aren't I? Right. Let's shut up. Let's be focused. Let's do something productive now. I'm going to sally forth. I'm going to take out this army. I'm not really in a winning position though. Not got the best troops on show. Pretty weak troops actually. Just like cheap units. No general. But I do have cavalry. But they have a general. A good general at that. I should not have told Briareus to go back to Corduba. I should not have been protected. But you know what? He's busy. He's occupied for 3 turns. At the maximum. Minimum 1 turn. Let's move forward 1 turn, see what the Brutii do. Then I can just sally forth at Tingi if the other army turns up, because I think I could win a sally forth battle there. And things should work out for me at the end of the day. Kind of playing with fire on this one, but I think maybe playing with fire is going to work out. Probably going to burn my fingers off or at least singe them, but not gonna be like I'm gonna like lose like a limb or something. I think I can pull it off. So let's go to the next turn. I'm still sitting on a lot of unspent denarii, by the way. That's kind of making me edgy and irritated, but I'm saving money, putting money in the kitty once more. Go to the next turn. Right, well, did the Brutii even move? Because I didn't see... Ah, yes, the Brutii did move, right. Asinius is on his way, so hello, Asinius. I know what his army's like. I know it's very unbalanced, and I know it's very crap. Corduba, you're sulking because I forgot to get Briareus off his boat, didn't I? Right, get off your boat and get back to governing. See, this is actually... See, now I can just justify moving Briareus back. Corduba's having a big fucking paddy, and they need a governor. They need a governor. And Briareus is the man, I mean... He's economical with the truth, and he's good at building stuff. I mean, stuff gets built better with him. I mean, seriously, we get a discount on building shit. So you know, this councillor's chamber's gonna actually build a there we go. Now I've saved money. I've scummed it. Right, good. Should probably queue up some crop rotation after. Chuck the taxes up if you want, by the way, if you want, or actually don't. High tax rate we can get away with at least. Losing money in Corduba, by the way, but that's probably because that time's paying out my military upkeep. Let's have a quick check. By the way, this is Councillor's Chambers level. Let's have a quick check of what we can get, actually. So we can get access to the large stone wall now, which is really good because the gates will be made out of iron and better wall defences. We'll get access to the army barracks again, which means we can start recruiting Poennies. They're going to be vital for beating the Romans. Elite cavalry stables, which just gets us long shield cavalry, but if this was Tingi, probably getting access to the next tier of elephant. Catapult ranges, which means we can start bringing artillery of our own to battle now. The Grand Bazaar, which just gives us more population growth, more trading, you know, more money. Can't get the next level of Smithy though, but we can get the final level of the dockyard, which means we're going to get all the trading fleets we need and all the naval units we need. Better farms, of course, we can get access to the irrigation. And we can also get access to something else. We get access to the scriptorium, which sounds like a dirty Latin word, but that means I can hopefully get better diplomats, assassins and spies at Secret Police HQ for more law, which would go well in conjunction with our temples. And we could also recruit our final level of temples with our awesome temples. So for Tanit, we can get a massive, massive, great big old farming boost and a big public order boost. Go for Baal, we get access to a sacred band, and we also get a nice big law bonus and a happiness boost. What are we here by? We're Tanit, so we're going to get the nice thing. Or if we went for Milkheart, big trade increase and big public order boost. So at least we get things. By the way, Milkheart is Baal's son. Did you know that? And he rules the underworld. We sent too many people to Milkheart, though. He's getting a bit pissed with it. Baal's the best one, though. Rider of the Clouds, Source of Life. He's just a good guy. I think he was also one who might have created elephants. What did Tanit do again? Well, Tanit was mum. She just made a... She was Astarte to the Phoenicians. Who were our daddies. But yeah. Still, better temples, better things, better bonuses, basically. Right, anyway. What's Caneus doing today? He's going to probably siege, and we actually have a full readout of his army now. 2 units of Principes, a unit of Equites, Velite... Oh, sorry, 3 Principes. See, the thing I'm worried about with engaging this army is the matchups are all bad. Principes will crush Iberian infantry without a second glance, and onagers just exist to annoy me. But, in light of the knowledge that there's an onager, I'm just thinking, the last time we fought in a fort, I like saying that now, it was basically like fighting in a takeaway box. And while it was against the Gauls, I'm just thinking, if we fight in a fort and there's artillery about, I basically put my units in a nice little box for the artillery to squash. Because I know how the Brutii are going to attack. They're going to attack in one direction. I mean, they've only built 1 ram. It's not like the Gauls where we'll spam 20 odd rams. No, he's gonna attack this turn, and then he's gonna win, and he's gonna link up with his forces. Caneus needs to be stopped or weakened this turn, right? So he's going down. End of turn report, by the way. Money made. Good. Faction announcements as well. Our spy Lilibame finally died, and Philosophy went and fucking died. Bastard, right? Which means airship now passes to Briareus, but great, now I've lost my fucking most vital asset in... Right. Tingi needs a governor, Briareus, guess where you're going, M8. Even though I've just had to... Ugh. By the way, Timurson Air Barrier has a pet monkey, and Akbar Abussus now has a freeman clerk. Which one's Timurson? Oh, he's our new one, our new spy. He has a monkey, right. Maybe your chimp will actually get me into Massalia now. And you know what? We'll just do it the least subtle way ever. Get on that boat and just fucking sail over there. The Julii won't suspect a thing if I land in Narbonensis. The Gauls might get annoyed that I'm landing stuff there, but I don't care what the Gaul thinks of me anymore. Right, he'll arrive in 3 turns. Get there as quick as you can, then we're making our move. Right, meanwhile, over here. Oh, God. Well, I knew Philosia's death was coming anyway, but right. This is going to make things a little harder for us. Quite hard for us, actually. Still 2 turns away from those stables as well. Right, Briareus. He ain't even going to make it to the boat this turn, right? So this isn't even good, right? Next turn, he's moving, and then he's gonna do something useful for me. By the way, Corduba now finally has its city barracks, and Numantia has a temple to Baal, Scalabis has a temple to Tanit, and Asturica has to better mines. Good. How much money am I making out of Asturica now then, by the way? Asturica is making me a nice little packet of 1,000 per turn, or at least over 1,000. Other recruitment, by the way, Oscar some Iberians, Corduba some round shields, and 2 spies from Nova and Tingi, and then we did some retraining of our fleet. Right, so yeah, I've got my new spy, by the way. You know what, spy, stay there, you can do some counter spying, because you know what, I bet somehow the enemies put a spy in my city, and they'll be infiltrating and trying to open the gates, so you know, counter espionage, it's useful. Right. Anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to take all my troops. You lot, fight back. We have a chance. Not the biggest chance in the world, but you know what? We're going to give it a go. We're going to try and hold the Brutii off. Strength Yosha is in their favour. 3 to 5 in the enemy favour because they have a better commander and just better quality troops overall. But let's see what we could do. Let's make him weak. Or at least try and get rid of that artillery. Don't want that artillery reaching Tingi now. Asinius is bringing enough as it is. And, you know, the cruelty of war will make for peace, except no one in this fucking game wants peace with me.
Await my orders.
Right, everyone's awaiting orders. I know I only have a captain, so this is going to make my lot a little weaker. Now, once more, we're going to have to be clever with the enemy artillery. And, yeah, that general's probably not going to die unless I mob him, but, yeah. Let's focus on killing everything that isn't the general, then. Focus on wiping out his best units. Get rid of the artillery. Get rid of the principes. Get rid of as much as I can. He's far away from home as well, which means he isn't going to be replenishing. He can't exactly just pop home. I mean, he can probably get all his way back to Cirta, but that's going to take him a very long time, so... But yeah, once more, there is artillery. So what we're going to do is, half of the army goes out of one gate, other half goes out of the other gate. So here's half an army, they get to go there. And I would group them, but the gate... Oh, right now. Right, guys, can we just group up a little bit neater than that, please? Like, there we go. Right, just group up like that. I'm only just grouping just for the purpose of making things just a little bit more micromanageable possible for me. So right, you lot go there. Split the troops in half, and so on and so forth. Right. You lot over here. And loose formations would be fantastic, by the way, just to try and keep that artillery at bay. Right. You lot over here. See, the artillery can only target one thing at once, but... I suspect the enemy is probably going to try and keep their artillery as far away from me as possible. Or at least they're going to make sure my cavalry isn't going to get anywhere near, which is why the general's probably going to patrol it. So those equites will go down. Literally, the equites are probably going to be the only unit we beat here. Equites are crap. They're weak. We can beat them. But he is moving back, so he's either going to retreat or he's going to... No, he's not retreating. The Brutii are going to fight because they know they're going to win. But at least I'm not gonna give him a big win. I'm gonna give him a tiny win. Like, I'm gonna give him a victory so minor it'll basically be negligible because they're gonna lose in some aspects. Gonna make them lose their best units. Those Velites can go for one thing, and that Onager is fucking gone. Yeah, just get rid of everything. We'll just quickly triple speed it. Let my troops move out. Get into positions. The enemy is just more interested in just moving away. They're not really interested in engaging right now, or even just trying to wipe me out with our artillery. So let's think of how we're going to play this one out now that my troops are just coming in. Well, some of them are. You guys are going to leave the city at some point, by the way. You're not just going to stand there. Yeah, I thought so. Right, get fucking moving. Cavalry, yep, you hold position there. Looks like at the minute we're out of range of the artillery. Now, here's the plan. Cavalry, swing, swing, hammer. Ah, he's looking at me. Right. Let's start moving around. Right, but what? Right, cavalry swing round. Other cavalry will swing round. And, that's a flaming one. Isn't going to hit anything, though. Looks like, yeah, their aim's off. Right, good. Alright, cavalry will swing round. Quite obvious, but I just want the cavalry to be gone. And looks like the enemy is targeting my cavalry, by the way. Which is annoying, but... bang. Right. You guys are in for a little bit of a harsh time. But yeah, your mates just decided to fuck off and leave you. So that's why you guys are about to get wrecked. So yeah. So, sorry that your allies are such traitorous bastards who can't even figure out getting out of the gate. But yeah. Tough shit for you guys. Right, you two, by the way, start moving up and start clamping down on their flank. By the way, skirmishers, thank you for not even leaving the fort. Thank you. I love it when I lose battles because my troops can't be arsed. Bloody fucking piss show. Right. Enemies maneuvering their line. Looks like they're gonna target this line. Fine, target this line. I'll just let you get flanked. But the enemy's gonna try and now bring in their equites. You guys might want to brace yourselves. Cease and brace, even though that's pointing at the artillery. Ah, shit, the artillery is interested in me now. Right, they want a pin. Well, you never know. I've seen... Oh, by the way, he's in range of my towers. Well done, you. Right. Round shield, speed up. Speed up, speed up, speed up. General is hugging his artillery now. He knows what I'm doing. He knows what I'm doing, except now the general's unhugging his artillery. And you guys getting those principes. Don't let them control you. Those guys are just running around being stupid, right? Even though I feel like this entire battle's probably going to be a big piss shit, but whatever. I set myself the objective of taking out their artillery. Take out the artillery, I shout. Just don't let those principes get anywhere near you guys. If those principes get into you, you're fucked. Simple as that, really. Right, you two will now make your own group. I'm starting to lose some units to routing, but right. You two, see those lovely isolated onagers? Would be a shame if someone was to take them out, wouldn't it? Probably save my men a lot of heartache. These guys are getting mobbed by the general and then naturally losing by the way. Oh, my captain died. How did you die? Oh my god! Mate, does that look like a fucking onager to you? Because I'll tell you what it doesn't look like. A fucking onager! Seriously, you give your troops a simple order to engage an onager, and what do they do? Just go and find the nearest unit they're going to just die and lose to. Thank you! See, this is why you bring generals with like 1,000,000 command stars, because then your troops actually fucking listen to you. Instead of just fucking storming the place. Right, well. Whoop-de-doo, I've taken out the onagers at least, or at least I'm hopefully taking them out. I'm seeing a lot of you guys dying. How is this happening? Start moving against those velites. Keep the general busy. Oh my Jesus fucking... Right, alright, we've taken out the onagers. Right, they've got no onagers. Woo! We've taken out their artillery, but at what bloody cost? Cost of learning that my men once more have the IQ of a fucking grapefruit, right. Line up, make a new line, get ready for another battle. By the way, my cavalry just charged in there. They're only charging past though because they're routing. The rest of my units are routing, by the way. It's not even worth giving them orders because they're probably not going to listen. It's so fucking frustrating when your men just don't want to flipping listen to your orders. Well, you know what? At least I got rid of that artillery. Probably at the biggest stupid cost ever because of my stupid men thinking, oh, yes, yes, yes. Let us attack the principes who we're going to lose to. Let us charge at them head bloody on. Because that's where you always charge as stupid cavalry. Profound retardation doesn't even sum up your current level of IQ, you stupid fucking mongs. Right, the enemy's lining up again. They're probably getting ready to do something, but some of my men at least didn't rout, so right. Why don't we try it again? Because you know what, this entire battle is now basically descended into a farce. How much of the enemy did we kill in that attack, by the way? 13% of our army. Oh, fucking who? Kaloo. May as well have just done nothing. Right, you lot, you're going to be a sacrificial army now. You've pissed me off, so, yeah, that's what happens to armies that piss me off now. They get punished and sacrificed. Get moving. All Iberian infantry are to line up and create a line. They've wasted their pilums anyway, so guess what? You guys get to now go and get yourself thrown into the enemy again. It's your punishment for fucking up. So you can all look to your stupid captain. What was his name again? Captain Giscon. Anyone called Giscon now, I don't like. So I'm sorry to all the Giscons out there, but you've annoyed me. Simple as that. Should I just surrender, by the way? I think if I surrender, I still keep hold of the fort. I don't trust this game enough to do that. Fight to the death, lads. Fight to the death. Then I'm ending the episode because I'm now in a bad mood. I'm sorry, but things throw me off, and things like stupid people who don't follow orders for us. I did tell you guys to move out, by the way. You want to, like, try and do that at some point? Or you just want to, like, stand around and do nothing? Because both, well, neither of them are fine with me, actually. Why can't I deploy my men this way? Thank you. Game is being stupid, right? Romans just aren't really sure what to do right now. I think they're just still waiting for me to make a move, even though, to be honest, the ball is well and truly in their court. Fuck, they can come to me. See, now I think I'm just reaffirming my thing where I'm... Yeah, they're coming to me, right? I think I'm just reaffirming that thing where I was saying that I fight better defensively, because when I fight offensively, everything just fucking falls apart instantly. Because my men are stupid. My morality is also way down, by the way. I think even going in for a charge isn't even going to work. Steady, shaken, steady, shaken. Yeah, they're not going to last. They're not going to last. None of these guys are going to last 2 minutes in a battle. Their morale will just go instantly. Heroic death, by the way, this game claims. Heroic death. More like idiot, stupid, wasteful, unnecessary. death caused by refusing to listen to orders. Seriously, how do you do something so stupid? I'm sorry if you think your plans are better than mine, but I think my plan was pretty airtight. Take out the onager, and then at least they're not bringing that shit to Tingi if they decide to make their way over to Tingi. It's called protecting myself in the future. But no, you go for the one unit you can't win against, because obviously that's a fucking brilliant idea. Right, you two, I want you ready to do some flanking. And if you even dare to do something as stupid as charging something head first, then so help me. Unfortunately, I can't physically reach into my screen and slap you, because I don't want to break my screen, but yeah, I do something similar. I fucking beat the shit out of you, that's what I'd do, because I'm in a bad mood now. Right, anyway, troops are moving forward. I'm big time expecting them just to rout even before they even reach the enemy, by the way. Their morale is so low, it's barely worth it, but we'll just have to do what we can. If you guys stop there, by the way, you're probably out of range. Yeah, look at that, by the way. What a fucking idiot. Talk about bottling it. Right, readjust your formation, You guys are getting put to death later, by the way, so, yeah. Right, one of you target the Velites, one of you target the Principes. See what you can do. Just simple as that. See what you can do. I'm not expecting... What are you doing over there, by the way? Are you just a fucking idiot? Right, but... Right, he's moving his units forwards, by the way. Alright, he's moving them backwards, right? Yeah, because that's what forward means, right? Anyway. Skirmishers are moving out. Getting a little bit isolated. I'm bringing them into the field, but I'm trying to stay out of range of Pilums. I know these guys probably still have Pilums left, so I'd rather the Pilums just get wasted on the skirmishers rather than on my infantry, but... Why am I playing to win when I know I can't win? Well, I'm playing to at least, like, not humiliate myself on YouTube. That's what I'm doing. You guys were crap by... look. They're bringing some Principes around, by the way. Cavalry, what do we not do against Principes, by the way? You guys are about to get swashed. And they're routing, as per usual. Right, skirmishers, get behind the lines. Keep targeting the Velites. Right, you two, start moving. You never know. One of you might get a lucky shot against a general. Completely and totally unfucking likely. By the way, I gave you an order to attack the general. Those Principes aren't the general unit, are they? No. There we go. We avoid them. I'm telling you to maneuver around them, and you charge them. Well done, guys. Well bloody done. Right, you just deal with the equities. Just do something. Why is it going to make my blood boil? You guys out of skirmishing formation. Guess what? I'm throwing you against the enemy. I hate you. Go. Just go. Throw yourself against the enemy. I hate you all. Go there. Fucking die. Don't care. Stop giving a shit. Just die. This battle's just pissed me off entirely now. Maybe this would have been better if I kept the general there. I don't know. I feel like everything's going wrong again at the minute. I get off to a strong start and then everything just shits on me. Which is just basically real life for me. As soon as I do something good, something else goes wrong. You lot, back in your fort. Don't want to deal with you again. Fucking losers.
Neither defeat nor victory are ours today.
Yeah, I don't call that a draw. I call that a humiliating defeat at the hands of stupid units who have done stupid things. But at least we don't lose the fort, right? You stay there for one more turn. I'll deal with you later. But don't think I'm very happy with you, because you know what? I'm the complete and total antithesis of happy with you. Absolute idiots. Right. That's what we're going to call it an episode, because I'm angry. I don't play well when I'm angry. I play badly. I make more mistakes than usual. Don't want to make any more mistakes now. Next time, Tingi's going to get sieged the fuck up, but you know what? I still have decent units here, but I don't have a general, which means I'm very, 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 very hasty to... Well, not hasty. Very wary of taking this one to the field. In fact... Since I don't have an onager that I know of, I think I will hold out until they decide to have a go at it. Because I don't want to fucking fight on the field now. Because I know I won't win. Because I don't have a general. Because he decided now would be the most convenient time to go and die on me. There's always something just ready to fuck up in this game, isn't there? Should probably just empty Numantia, except Numantia's troops are shit. Right. You lot. I want you lot to shift gear, get to Nova. Guess where you're going? Africa. I have plans now. We're going for a quick attack on Cirta. While the Romans attack Tingi, we'll take Cirta. Because you know what? Sod it. That's going to be the best tactic now. So you know what? Bashilak, turn around. Get ready for a big pickup. I'm getting aggressive. And you know right, you know what? Just... Ugh. Next time, Tingi, an attack on Cirta. Plus we're going to launch our attack on Massalia. I mean... Well done, Spy, by the way, for dying on me and basically throwing this entire mission into jeopardy. But, yeah. Drop units off at Tingi, go to Parma, pick up my army, get the Spy deployed. Oh, just do something that they're not gonna screw up on me. My troops could just give me one good day and then they just go completely back to being completely incompetent. It is just an absolute shit show, this faction. Absolute fucking shit show. See you later, everyone.